Hey there, Max here, and today we're going to be watching Dachamp. This is going to be the first video in a series that I have watched of his side now, and it looks like that this is going to be about the trial of MAKI ZENIN. I do not know who this character is. I've heard they're supposed to be from Jujutsu Kaisen, or better known as JJK. Only thing I know about that is a guy named Gojo and his infinite expansion thing, but all I can tell is if it's getting a review from Dachamp, they must be a badass. They have exceptional quality, and I've heard JJK's power system is insane, so if you're getting a dedicated video from this guy, then this MAKI must really be a character all of their own. So I'm very excited to find out something more on this. If you enjoy, please do leave a like. If there's anything that you want me to react towards, or have anything that you want to say about JJK and to teach me about on that, please leave it in the comments. And please do subscribe to help follow along more in the future and build my community. I'll leave a link to the original in the description. CJ, tell us all about Miss MAKI. If I hit the right buttons.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all, I gotta get this off my chest real quick, cause who was bro right here feeling like? Like, bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on.
That gives aura of Indiana Jones and that guy who's like swinging the sword around, and then Indy just goes, bang, over. And I just love the reasoning that Indy was just so tired and full of it, and then Harrison Ford just thought, man, he's just gonna shoot the guy, boom. And it was just glorious. This gives that energy only with a sword, an actual sword. Don't show off, just do, and get it done with.
Oh, dog, you are a background character. You ain't even got a name. Know your role, nigga. You are not that guy, pal. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special emergency impromptu mini trial. Yeah, not gonna lie, these is back-to-back videos that was not planned, but after what I've seen and witnessed again, I had to make another detour because good God, MAKI ZENIN, bro.
Okay, I'm a believer that this is a badass we're
like,
dealing
if
with.
you've already seen this episode of JJK, you knew this video was coming, because this was generally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. She literally just wiped the whole bloodline off the map. So with that,
was that literally the tea house room bar thing from Kill Bill? Because that really does look like it.
That being said, it's trial time, baby. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, and we counting how many bodies got dropped at the end of this.
Oh, that's always a wonderful sign if you have a body count.
So let's not waste no more time. Without further,
and it's an actual body count. Monokuma! I haven't seen you in forever.
Exhibit Z, wiping the ZENIN clan off the map.
Oh yeah, Exhibit Z, ZENIN clan. Okay, I get it.
Now, since this is a trial, and we are reviewing a pretty massive crime.
Wait a minute. You say the ZENIN clan? An Ichigo situation here? No, Ichigo? What's his word again? Dang it. It's been forever since I watched Naruto. You know who I mean. Sasuke's big brother. Shoot, I can't believe I remember. Itachi. Is it Itachi? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. You know who I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Are we having that kind of a situation going on right now? Or worse?
Let's go ahead and get the main question out the way first. Was MAKI blaming her entire clan justified?
Okay, so it officially is her clan.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm here to tell you right now. Yes. 100%
Okay, so this is basically a clan that is completely horrible if that's the case.
yes. All these sorry-ass, fraudulent-ass niggas had to go.
And he's calling them out by individuals as well. Dang.
Just straight up, these niggas suck. Big three family, my ass. Like, bro, on some real shit, the ZENIN clan might be one of the most toxic fictional families of all time. I mean, they are competing with the big dogs of dog shit families.
That's gotta be saying something.
Like, they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas, the Targaryens, the royal family of the Fire Nation.
Okay, you got to be kidding me. You saying that they are more messed up than the Targaryens? Oh dear lordy.
Like, these niggas were terrible. The only thing these greedy motherfuckers valued in life was status and power. Like, for example,
as one does.
if you had low curse energy or your curse technique didn't meet up to their standard, they treated you like garbage. They would
I'm guessing this whole curse energy thing is the power system of JJK.
wouldn't even look at your ass. And oh Lord, don't even get me started on the misogyny. This motherfucker Naoya, bro,
Ooh, is this one of those very heavily patriarchal family things?
had to go. This nigga is basically what would happen if Fresh and Fit did the fusion dance. They turn into this motherfucker. I mean,
Eee, I think they got the angle wrong on their fingers
the
there.
stuff he was saying about women.
What the heck? Okay.
Good God, bro was talking crazy.
Okay, well, these folks are dead.
And last but not least, and one of the prime reasons they had to get packed up was because of her ugly ass, old ass, black-eyed daddy. This man might be in the running for one of the worst dads in the
Okay, that is saying something. If you're putting them up against Dio's father. Oh, God.
anime history. Like him and her sorry ass mama both had to go. I mean, this nigga really made a whole plan to slime out his own daughters. Ogi literally hated Maki and Mai simply because he thought that his daughters were the reason he wasn't named head of the clan. I mean, the first thing
Ooh, that's a whole nother level of petty then.
Maki sees when she comes back home
Or not petty, what's the word? Derangement, that's the word.
is her father standing over her sister's body after he beat the dog water out of her.
Oh, that's not good.
Then he decides to cut his own daughter down in cold blood, and then he proceeds to drag both of his children's bodies through a dark hallway and throws both of them in a chamber full of curses and leaves his own children in there for dead. These niggas.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask y'all to fill me in about all this whole curse system thing here, but, they've been left for dead. And yet, it seems she came back and is not happy, apparently.
Had to go.
And considering she got completely sliced in this fight, I'm guessing she's coming back with a vengeance and is a lot more powerful somehow.
Every last one of them, because these motherfuckers were generally terrible people. So when Mai told Maki to destroy it all and sacrifices herself,
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that's not a birthmark. That's gotta be scars, yeah?
because her literal existence was nerfing Maki because of the whole identical twin thing in JJK. This was the last day on Earth for every last person in the ZENIN compound that day.
Oh dear God.
Because since Mai took all the curse energy with her when she passed, it left Maki with none. And with the heavenly restriction that she has, she basically got a game-breaking buff.
Wait. So the curse system is something that makes people stronger, right? But if you get all of the cursed out energy out of you, it makes you super strong? Am I getting this right? Or is that just something very special to her in particular and this whole twins thing? I am trying to piece together how in the world the system works. Maybe it's a bad idea for me to be getting into this in this particular video. I think TLDR, she is now the Hulk or something. Spirit Hulk or something.
Became a physical freak of nature, just like her deadbeat uncle. So the first
Oh, lovely. Everybody's screwed then.
victim of Maki's massacre was her bum-ass deadbeat dad. And she made quick work of his sorry ass. Hell, he was so scared when he felt her aura, this nigga thought Toji came back from the dead like the Undertaker. But nah, bro charged up his attack just for Maki to hit him with a
I like it, Koji.
Wait a minute. So this is her literally moments on death's door? Oh, no. Oh, why am I getting, like, Fatal Frame, like the Cataclysm events situation going on here, where they try to sacrifice someone and then everything goes to shit? Oh! Oh, no! We dealing with this now. Okay, holy crap. Talk about scalping someone. Jesus, you get... That is one kind of a whole nother level of flat top I never seen before. Jesus. Wait. Was he making a sword out of energy trying to come up? Okay, there's a lot of questions I got about JJK right now.
took the nigga's dome piece off.
What's going on? Did I hit...
After she dropped off her sorry ass pops, next up on the chopping block were the Kukuru unit. And this is the moment where Maki turned into the bride.
I knew I recognized the background.
The way she was dicing these niggas up really had me thinking I was watching the anime adaptation of Kill Bill. Now,
Which, let's face it, we all know would be awesome.
let's set the scene. After her pops got a fresh lineup, the whole compound ended up going on lockdown, and Maki ended up getting surrounded by the Kukuru unit. A bunch of nameless ZENIN clan NPCs with no curse techniques that ranks were filled up with a bunch of ball niggas and
So basically, they should be running and not fighting, is what I'm hearing.
with buzzcuzz that have never had a tip fade or a lineup ever in their life.
What is that hair?
But luckily for the Kukuru unit, they were surrounding the best barber in Jujutsu Society. So a bunch of them end up running at her,
Just a little off the top, if you will.
but she swings once and gets a quadruple kill. Then after she
Technically, it's 2 swords, so it's swinging twice. I'm just saying.
drops the first four, she just casually starts to walk down these niggas. Look at this one kill. She cuts both of his arms off and sliced them down the middle.
All this from being moments ago about to be dead.
And while she was mid-air, she hits his sword and it went straight into this dude's neck. So after she wiped out the first wave of dudes, this one bald nigga.
Ah, and here's where we get Grandpa over here.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all, I gotta get this off my chest real quick, cause who was bro right here feeling like? Like, bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on.
Did he even have a blade on top of that thing? Was that or did he really just come after her with a staff?
Dog, you are a background character. You ain't even got a name. Know your role, nigga. You are not that guy, pal. So after this bald nigga lost all of his aura, Maki just continued to brutally murder everyone in sight. Nobody in that room was safe. She was styling on these niggas so hard the screen turned gray and black, just like when the bride ripped the dude's eyes out. Now,
Okay, I am 100% calling it. This is literally the tea house room. Like, you got literally got the stairs in the background. You got the entire rice paper backgrounds area. This got the glass flooring. It is literally that place.
continue to cut everyone down, we get to one of her most brutal kills. She drops down like she's about to do a hell sweep, but she kicks this dude in the gut.
Rude.
And this kick was so hard, it literally made this dude's head explode.
Damn, it's like the Hulk learned martial arts.
Yeah, not gonna lie, if I'm one of these dudes and I just saw one of my homies go out like that, I'm gonna be real, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm leaving Japan ASAP. Cause I'm not about to lose my life for this shit, gang. A nigga's head just exploded. You got me f***ed up. So after she just exploded bro's cranium, these two
FF at 15?
come in and swing, but they get instantly decapitated. Then this one tries to attack her, but she hits the limbo and gives this nigga one of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at bro like,
And she's only got one eye to do it with, so you know it's personal.
Serious, my brother.
then cuts his sword in half. And while bro was just left in disbelief, he had no time to think about his next move, cause he ended up getting split in two. This
How do you keep your morale at, and then you also are going straight up to the balcony level 2? Oh, it is just the bride.
she ends up jumping up top. And look at this brother right here. You can
Oh,
tell
he knows what's about to happen.
just about a look in his eyes that he done already doodled his pants. And he's regretting his entire life right now. Bro is probably in his head cursing his parents for birthing him in this family. So Maki ends up cutting them all down and painting the wall red. And finally puts that one guy out of his misery. Then she ends up pulling off one of the sauciest sequences
Ooh, that was actually kind of nice.
in anime history. She jumps down and starts sliding on the blood and booms like 10 niggas. Then while
Dang, physically impossible on it, but damn is it awesome and look cool.
she was still sliding, one dude tries to hit her, but she ends up hitting the limbo again.
How low can you go?
And ends up transitioning into a bicycle kick.
Sorry, how? The physical impossibility on here is up the scale, but so is the cool factor.
Just bro's ankles. Then the last guy in the sequence got done the dirtiest out of everyone. She slid on the blood while standing upright
How do you even do that? I don't even care. It's so awesome. What the frick?
and pulled up in
Wow,
front
what
of
the
this dude's
Whoopsie.
face. And she stared into his soul and hit him with a
Pay me to black him out.
Give him the 1-inch punch? Really? Oh dear God, that's dirty.
Not gonna lie, this might be one of the most disrespectful moments of all time, simply because of how nonchalant she was while doing this. She really slid on the blood and passed by both of these niggas. And seemed
Okay, someone tell me before this incredible power burst, how good of a fighter was she before this event? Because this is a bit of a ass pull if I was to look at this from as an outsider's perspective. But damn, is it cool?
Dude out specifically just to hit him with a 1-inch punch and send him flying. Like, that is just flat out ridiculous. So she runs up to this one dude and she packs him up just like Anakin did to Count Dooku as she cuts his hands clean off and disarms him. And while this dude was screaming in pain, his sword that ended up flying landed on top of this dude's dome. Dude wasn't even expecting it. Poor guy died because of collateral damage. So as Maki continued to cut down the last—
oh, you gotta love anime. Am I right, guys?
Of ZENIN NPCs, she decides to finish him off with a Devil May Cry combo. She starts to swing and chop up every nigga in the room. So when she finally stands upright, everybody else in the room drops dead.
Damn the aura. That is pure. If you ever need to define aura, just show this, because oh my god.
And with that, Maki just casually dropped off the—
I'm seeing why that this was a dedicated video to this lady. Holy crap!
Entire Kukuru unit that consisted over 100+ niggas.
Okay, you couldn't made it a nice 88.
She dropped off over 100 people in that room in about 2 minutes. That's just pure wicked work right there. So after the Kukuru unit was wiped out, we move on to our next setup.
To be fair, they were all no names, right?
Of victims who were known as the Hei. Now the Hei consisted of the strongest sorcerers in the ZENIN clan. All these dudes were semi-grade 1 sorcerers or higher. So on
sorcerers, so now we're getting magic into this?
paper, these niggas should not be bums. But Maki didn't give a damn who they were, cause she was here to expose these bums for the frauds that they were. So the first thing that she does is instantly speed blitz Nobuaki, the captain of the Kukuru unit. And she wasted little to no time on his sorry ass. Bro tried to lunge in to attack Maki, but she closed the distance in like 2 seconds and cuts his sword in—
hey, at least he was holding his own for a moment there.
To pieces. Then she ripped his throat out, and the front piece of his sword that ended up getting broken off flew back and donned him in the back of the head. Not gonna lie, this has to be her most brutal kill in this
anime, folks.
cold case, because this was just flat out disgusting. She really just grabbed him by the neck and ripped out his trachea. And while the dude was bleeding out and gasping for air, his own sword hits the reverse and throws him in the head. Like, good God, that is just pure brutality. So next up was the old man with the mohawk. And just look at him in this frame. You know damn well his old ass didn't know what the hell was going on. Unk had no business being here. Maki was so fast she popped up in his face for a good 2 seconds. And you see his death from his POV. Maki ripped his eyes out and crushed them in front of him.
Okay, what about the hand thingy? Jesus Christ, you watched too much Kill Bill, lady.
She brutally murdered a senior citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. So after she took out the first—
so much for respecting thy elders.
2, she ends up getting hit by this gravity magic attack by this rat tail looking motherfucker. And he was trying to hold her down for this ore farmer.
Gravity magic, in a lot of instances, is usually very powerful. Unless it's a video game, then it's usually the worst.
Junichi to not do shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'ma be 100% real with y'all. This Junichi nigga had my ass fooled, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be one of them ones.
I'm loving the Banjo-Kazooie music.
I mean, look at the nigga. He looked the part. He looking like—
he's like so done with this.
from Hunter x Hunter. He was Toji's brother, for Christ's sakes. I thought he was gonna be like that. But no, my disappointment—
I'm guessing this Toji guy was a badass.
—was immeasurable. He hits Maki with the same move Deku hit Overhaul with.
Jesus, this is a straight up out of Azora's Wrath.
Just a massive barrage of punches.
One Punch Man does this kind of stuff.
That ended up manifesting into a bunch of giant fists. And it looks like this attack should have done something. Hell, the explosion the attack gave off looks like a nuke just got set off.
Jesus.
But when the dust clears, the first person that you see is Ranta. And his little rat-tailed ass was bleeding out because he was trying to hold down Maki so Junichi could kill her. And he thinks that he is dying at peace, thinking that his boy Junichi just finished the job. So when he finally dies, you see Maki walk out of the smoke. And when she walks past him, she is carrying Junichi's head.
Okay, how and when? What the? Oh, dear God. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, I guess he didn't get to see it, so why should we, right?
This kid wanted to die living a false reality because his sacrifice meant nothing.
Hey, at least that meant he had a good ending because he thought he had things right.
Bro died just for Junichi's sorry ass to not do shit and lose every bit of aura bro had. So after the fraudulent four got packed up, the last man standing was none other than the leader of the ZENIN clan's most elite squad of bums, the misogynistic tickle monster himself, Naoya. And
Tickle what? Really? Oh dear God.
this wide-mouthed, locked-jawed, crooked-tooth-looking motherfucker probably gave Maki the best spa day she's ever had in her life. I mean, look at this 5-star customer service. He is massaging every muscle.
Okay, now I understand why they meant the tickles. Holy crap. And she's just tanking it as if it's nothing.
On her body at 24 frames per second. That shit probably feels amazing. Then he got to his chiropractic bag. Niggas started to throw her in the mountains and shit, making sure her bones and joints were loose from all that tension. Cause he knew her back had to hurt from carrying this episode so damn hard. So after about a good 12 seconds when the massage was finally over, we get to the demise of Naoya. And one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Maki ends up squatting down into the stance of a sumo wrestler. And she just stands here and waits patiently to swat this nigga like the fly that he was. So while Naoya—
yeah, that's not a good sign when all that you have just done does nothing. Like 0% blunt damage performed. Like what on earth?
was running to you,
and now she's sitting there waiting for you.
His finishing move. Maki basically figured out how his technique works and downloaded his movements and read him.
So what? Is he supposed to be the Flash?
Like a book. She turns around and stares into this nigga's soul. Fist cocked back and loaded, and you can see it in Naoya's face. Bro is looking like the two dudes from the last video that were in the same exact situation, and he was probably thinking the same thing they were in his last moments.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
Jeez, was it seriously animated? Like animated then stop, and animated then stop? Like that? Oh, damn, they put some stank on this blow. Jesus. All that speed ain't gonna mean nothing if you do something predictable. Jesus.
Fatality.
And with his face caved in and skull shattered, the strongest misogynist in history was cooked. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final on-screen victim of the ZENIN clan massacre.
It's just a sign of speed might be amazing, but if you get the timing right, oh my god, that timing can be more godly than speed sometimes.
And it was none other than her sorry-ass mama. And the way she killed her
what did she do?
Actually very unsettling. She was basically walking around and playing—
I'm guessing she like permitted all the shit that happened to her and her sister.
Hide and seek with her while calling out "Mother" in a tone that felt like she was just trying to talk with the intentions of killing her.
I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk to him. I just want to kill him.
She was moving like an actual serial killer. So when she finally found her, you can just see the terror on her face. Because
Jesus.
her own daughter—
I don't know what she did, but she knows she done messed up. She knows it.
that she treated like garbage was about to take her life. And Maki didn't even hesitate to do it. She slit her throat and that was that. Ball
He did, in fact, not hear her out.
game. Now let me give her sorry ass mama a little credit. She did make sure to send Naoya's two-faced Harvey Dent looking ass back to the lobby with the rest of the family. But with that though, every single member of the ZENIN clan that was at the compound that day were dead. And Maki's mother was the last on-screen victim of the massacre. Now I say last on screen because guess what? Job's not finished. Because when Mai said destroy it all, she really meant destroy it all. Because after she massacred everybody at the compound that day, she
Surprised she didn't set it on fire for good measure.
went off and boomed every other ZENIN clan member that wasn't there that day.
Oh, damn. That is some generational hate right now going on. Like, Jesus. That whole branch is dead, and I don't think she's having any kids at this point. Or at least not planning to.
She took every last one of these niggas off the map. You wasn't even safe if you wasn't even at the compound that day. She still found those niggas and killed them. And she completely eradicated the entire bloodline to the point where they ended up getting kicked out of the big three families and their entire family legacy was ruined.
I'm guessing the big three are big three families of this whole JJK system.
Now, last thing to complete this entire exhibit, let's estimate how many people she actually killed.
Over 100, obviously.
Now, with the resources we got, we can make a pretty good estimate. So let's look at this family photo right here. Every person in this photo besides Naobito got killed by Maki, and that would be a total of 112. And adding her sorry ass mama, that's 113. Now let's look at everybody that was not at the compound. She killed the other 6 members of the Hei that weren't there that day, 9 members of the Akashi, and 21 other members of the Kukuru unit.
Damn.
So if we add in those other bodies, she dropped off 149 of these niggas.
If you were part of that group, you better hope that she never knew you ever existed.
Oh my goodness! Now, this is not a confirmed number. This is just my estimate. But, not gonna lie, that is one wicked kill-death ratio.
I mean, that's minimum.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a easy pass. Light work, no reaction. She really exposed how fraudulent the ZENIN clan actually was. Like, it's actually hilarious when you look at this. This clan prides itself off of cursed techniques and cursed energy. And the fact that all these grown-ass men got wiped off the map by a 16-year-old girl that didn't have a
16? Damn! That's about the same age as JoJo's was, wasn't it? Holy crap, man. What is it in the world they put in the water in freaking Japan that makes all the people, when they hit 16, suddenly have the growth spurts of gods? Jesus.
Drop of that shit is hilarious. Their legacy is cooked. And you know, all this could have been avoided if they just listened to Naobito's will. But hey, they can all have that conversation down there while they burning in hell. Also, for the crime, not guilty. Them niggas had to go. Free Maki, nigga. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time.
Oh, dear God. Damn. That was I don't even know, man. Holy cow. I don't even know where to begin with that one. Okay, well, she was clearly having a very bad day, and she wanted everybody around them to know she was having a bad day. And she did a very good job of letting everybody know. Well, if you enjoyed that, please do leave me a like. And if you have anything you want to say about that, please tell me everything you possibly can in the comments about JJK, because I don't got the time to be able to watching actual anime, unfortunately, sadly, even though that looks so sick and awesome. And JJK is just one of those things that you hear about, but you never really, unless you experience, you clearly don't know what in the world you're dealing with here. But yeah, thank you very much for joining with me on that one here. And please do subscribe, help build my community, and follow along more with me here. I am out, and you live life to the max. Bye-bye.